standing here with RegnaM from VeryGames. You guys just played against M2W in the winner bracket finals. How will you describe the match?
We start on Tuscan. This is their map. It shows that Tuscan instead of Dust 2. We were a bit shocked because we thought they would play Dust 2 against us. We start T side. We won like 10 to 5, so it was a good T side. Then we, as CT, we lost pistol round, the first gun round. It was a bit hard for us. Then we managed to win 1-1 by 1-1. And at 40 to 10, one MTW player crashed. So we were like 4-on-3, but with one crash, so 4-on-2. We won the round. They couldn't pause the game, so they were 4-on-5 for the last round. We won it, so 16 to 10. So, yeah, it was a good map for us. We were good on Tuscan. We lost it yesterday against Dynamic, but it was our fault actually. So yeah, we are pretty confident on it. And then we switch on Nuke, our best map, let's say. We drew against Total Gaming group stage, but it's our best map. And we won the 9th round, but we chose to start T because we knew that starting other side is better for us. And we won like I guess 10 to 5 too. Okay, yeah, 10 to 5 or so. So yes, it was a good side. Yeah, then we switched to CT, won the pistol round, the eco round, and the third gun round. So yes, 16 to 5. So yes, it was a good match for us. Maybe they could get more round, but we were here like yeah, we are good on this match, so it was okay.
Yeah. And now Team Dynamic just won our LDLC in the, let's see, that will be the low bracket semifinal, and they will meet M2W in the low bracket final. How do you think that match will go?
Actually, Dynamic are pretty good. People said Europe are better than USA, etc. But actually, the play style is a bit very passive. As tourists, they are like waiting the last 30 seconds to go, and it's pretty annoying. So I'd say that it will depend on the map, but I think they will win against the MTW. Yeah, and I will be happy to play them again and show that we can win better than yesterday.
And during your match versus MTW, one of the computers crashed, as you said, and they started to scream that it was a shit LAN, etc., etc. What do you think about the event?
At first, the first day, group stage was a bit very long actually, because teams setup time was infinite for some teams. Like Total Gaming, it took like 2 hours to set up for the first match, and it was very long because admin didn't stress out players enough to start the matches. So after the group stage and a long delay, the admin finally start to stress out player to say that go, player play, and it was better. So we managed to get less delay. Then some PC crash, etc. You can't do anything about it. It's life. It's PCR shit. I don't know. PC. If it's a crash, it's a crash. Some server crash too. Also, you can't predict them. So yeah, I'd say that at the end of the day, yeah, it was not a good LAN for us organization. I mean, it's delay, etc. But as we only sleep 2 hours tonight after our game against Dynamic, yeah, I'd say like, oh yeah, it could be way better than that. I hopefully they will learn the mistakes and make better than next time.
And you guys are looked upon as the best team in 2010, and people have said if you win this, it will be no question about it. And you are the favorites after you beat Team Dynamic in the win brackets. How will you prepare for next year? would you have such when you have such a favorite status?
Actually, being favorites is a nice and a good and bad thing. I mean, when you're a favorite, I mean you are good, so it's okay. But yeah, you have to change some strategy because teams know how you play. They know better than you know how they play. So we have to start learning how teams played also because at the beginning with our strategy was okay. As people didn't know how we played it, but now start to play very counter-strategy us. So I guess we'll start by changing some strategy or doing less, being less. So people will not know what we are doing. So like not smoking because people know if there is smoke there, it will be this strategy, etc. So if we do it less easy way for them to spot our strategy, but I think we will do it more like 1.6. No less strategy, but more team player. Just take zone and see how much are on B, how much are on A, and then see if we go to A or C or B, and and then use some with smoke and flashes to actually go inside the bomb site. So yeah, I think we will have to talk about it, but yeah, it will be more like 1.6 for next year.
Yeah. And if you take like the classic discussion between Source and 1.6, what do you think is like the thing that defines these two games as different games?
Yeah, of course. Those games are very different. The gameplay is not the same. I mean, recoil, flashes, smokes. Maybe smokes now are the same. I'd say that's two different games. You can't compare them. So people that compare them, they're just not that smart because it's two games. So let's say Code 4 and CSS, so two different games. Then CSS and 1.6 are two different games too.
Well, then we want to thank you for the interview. Do you have any final words?
I would like to thank VeryGames for bringing us to here because it's a long way and pretty expensive for us. And good luck for the winner of lower bracket final. It will be a nice match against us. And hopefully it will be Dynamic because I want to play them and as a French Canadian. So yeah, thanks for the interview.